Alright, hello everybody, I am Computer Joss, and I am going to be taking you through sort of the pros and the cons, the things that worked and didn't work with this level. So you can see right away that the best thing to do when you're working on a project is to have everything in sort of nice, neat, organizing files, including one-tiled BS walls that I shouldn't even need in the first place. Let's do this thing. Alright, thing one that I like about my game is it's really pretty. You can see the aesthetics definitely push it. I mean, just boom, look at that water. Mwah. There's this beautiful water down there. Oh my gosh, and can you see rocks? You can see rocks through the water. How cool is that? Alright, now thing two I really like about my game is that the combat is actually pretty fun. Look at this. Boom. Fun. Right, thing three I like about my game, and this is something I was particularly proud of, is I was proud of it because it was my own design. To my knowledge, this hadn't been solved anywhere else on the internet or in the books. So it's pretty cool. You come over here, you grab the meat, and you see the particle system. Look at that particle system. I invented that particle system. And we're running around, right? And then look at that. That's a particle system that's tracking the player movement. Oh my god, how's that happening? That's just crazy talk. Going here, we see the sword character. Top. Boom. What's going here? We see the sword character, right? Oh, he's got that ring around him. What's that ring? Oh, that's the perk ready ring. That's where the perk ready spawns. Oh my god. We go into the blueprints. We check it out. We see what's that doing? How does it know to power up the ready? Oh my god, it's just 3 nodes. Just 3. This is event, power ready, activate. Oh my gosh. I mean, we scroll down here. This auto activate's turned off. It just turns it on and off. Oh, look at that. That's fancy. I'm going to never use any of these clips because I sound super dumb. What else do I like about this fucking dumb game? Fourth thing I like about my game is I actually tried to develop a sense of visual storytelling with what I was doing. So you can see we have this church-like interior where you have sort of the altarpiece at the front. But if you look just above that, you can see there was this sort of stained glass window thing that got broke. And if you look at the actual indentation of the breakage here, you can see it breaks from the outside. And you look out there and you're like, whoa, that's a column. And it's like, that broke off from there. Something must have thrown a column through here. Oh, something happened here. That's pretty interesting. More the point, though, is there's also a little bit more going on with this church than actually meets the eyes. So if we go through these doors and actually hang right here, we get to this sort of maze-like section, and just past this broken wall, you see we actually have some chains and blocks. And it's like, whoa, why was this church chaining people up here? And are those cages? Are those Jesus, cages and chains? Is this a church or is this a prison? Man, maybe they're the same thing. Maybe I'm trying to comment on religion. I don't know. Another thing that I just really liked about this game, just sort of as it went along, was the style it fell into. So I know this isn't expressly said to the player at any point, but the island is actually broken down in half by theme. So you got 2 sides to it. You got this side, which has the ruins, and this side with the lighthouse. And the ideology I eventually developed was they were sort of a representation of good and evil. You can see evil is represented here by this sort of devil-like stone tablet. And as such, the sort of interiors and stuff are very sort of drab with torch lighting and junk. Where if you go over here, this is where more of the healing items are stored. You get the health tree of meat. Oh god, I'm actually 10 years old. And then you have sort of a nice sort of scenic view. All the best views are on this portion of the map. Ooh, and as well as you actually have the perk and this sort of flower landing strips, if you will. That sort of this side of the island. It makes the player feel good. They feel happy when they're over here. This side of the player, it changes things. It confines you to a space and puts you up against the most enemies, so it makes you feel bad. Boom, look at that. Good and evil. Gosh, I'm so good at these sick pans and camera movements now. I'm very proud of myself. Okay, now for the things I don't like about this game. that would be boop. Alright, things I don't like about this game. Number one, this was a super hard problem to solve, but if you see this enemy, he gets super close to me, and then attacking him becomes a matter of, oh, can I run away in time? Oh, he's right there. I should be hitting him. Oh, I kind of am, but he reacts twice there. Boom, let's hit him again. Oh, he's dying. Oh, and look at that. He's still dying. Isn't that fun? 2 death animations at once. See, I'm a programmer, so that should be easy to solve, except, you know, let's see, we go into the AI that controls him, and it's like, oh, wait, where are we doing death at? Death isn't solved here. Where's this solved? Where's this solved? And you can come over here and like, oh, here's some death, and it's like, that's a lot of nodes. Who knows what's going on here? Why does he die so much? And then you get here to this node where all you had to do was check one bool statement. Yeah, that took me like 2 days to figure out. So the way I actually ended up solving the collision problem was really stupid too. So you'll notice a pattern forming here. So basically, I have this sword hitbox, not that. We have this sphere hitbox, and that's constantly being around the player. It's tracking his motions. And yeah, I just set it so that it would block all pawns. So they try and get to me, and they can't get to me. It's dumb. A lot like me, actually. But it actually works. And you can see what that actually does is when I see her, you can't. What? Okay, so it turns out it actually helps if you set to block and not ignore. That's pretty critical. That's a critical step. I can see if you make that mistake, and it's why it happens. Why am I the tutor for this freaking program? So now you see he attacks based on the circle thing. So like, whoop, he can't fully attack me. But look what that means. Look what that means. Oh, I can push him around. Oh, and I can die. Boom. A thing too that this game does super poorly is it doesn't reinforce AI behaviors. That's a lot of fancy talk that no one knows what I'm talking about. So watch this. He sees me, and he does a slow little walkadoodle over to me, right? He's like, oh, he's going to get me. But I actually programmed a thing in here where it's like, oh, I jump over here, and look, he's running around here. See, he's looking for my last known location. See, he's gonna pop over there. He's like, oh, I saw him go over here. I want to see where he is. And he's like, oh, I guess he's not there. I guess I will just walk over here for a little bit. And I never taught the player that was a thing, so they didn't know that there was a fully implemented hiding feature in this game. Oh, he's back, and I'm out. Peace.